Hello, everyone. I'm Ronnie from Down Under. Welcome to the Gun Show. And with me today is none other than the man who doesn't tell people to buy action figures. He only answers questions, but should be a bit more like my wife, Adam Shark Eyes. How are you going today?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. Well, I'm still a bit sick, mate. I ended up in an urgent healthcare clinic last Saturday night, and still carrying a cough. So might need another trip back to the doctors. So we'll see how we go.
Yep. Get on top of that. Get on top of that. But in the meantime, Aaron, I just want to say that today's stream called for something that we don't normally do around these parts, and that's wear singlets.
Oh,
well, you're wearing a sleeveless t-shirt, but I'm wearing a singlet.
Yeah, and I think that calls for one of these, doesn't it?
That's right, boys! Get them on and get them out!
No, don't wear singlets on live streams, people. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's tuning in. This is a case in point, a demonstration of how not to do a live stream. Don't wear singlets, particularly when you've got arms like mine.
Don't be like us. Don't.
They're made of pasta. Adam,
Yours are made of pasta.
Adam, should we talk? Should we talk about next Sunday?
Oh, why not? Yeah. Let's do it.
I'm getting on a plane. I'm getting on a plane and going the 800 or so kilometers. What's that in miles? I don't know. 800 kilometers or so from Adelaide to Melbourne to visit the Yarraville Toy Fair, which I'm told is a bit of a sparrow's fart of a toy fair. It's just 2 rooms. But the major draw card of that toy fair for me is the one and only Adam Howes running a table, selling some shit. And I'm going to spend the day with you. It's going to fly in on the red eye and then fly out on the red, not on the red eye, but on the late night flight on the Sunday. Spend some time with you. So if you are in Melbourne, Victoria next week, and you're looking for something to do on Sunday, go to the Yarraville Toy Fair and come and say good day to me and Adam. Adam, what are you selling there? It's probably a good question.
Well, I've got to correct you because it's 2 tables that I have this time around.
Oh,
because
2? Shoot.
Yeah. Just because there's a lot of shit that Adam has collected over the years that could go to a better home, Aaron. And
fair enough.
Granted, this room is still filled with a lot of shit, but I need to get
There's one sitting in the chair.
Big giant shit. There's a lot of excess shit that isn't in this room. It's in totes, as our American friends like to call them. I like plastic tubs. I call them plastic tubs, but you like to call them totes over yonder. So I've got about, I think, 5 totes and 2 cardboard boxes that are coming with that you're going to help me cart to and from the Yarraville Senior Citizens Centre to my car.
No, you can do that.
Well, you can fuck off back to Adelaide. Yeah, so no, it'll be a good fun day. It's a very short fair. It starts, doors open at 10, shuts at 2. So people like to get there nice and early. With most of these things, that's generally the case. And they pour in the door, and then between the hours of 10 and 12, it's pretty helter-skelter for a small fair. And then it sort of drops off a little bit. But it's a good fun little adventure. And as Aaron said, if you're in the neighborhood, come on down.
And buy some shit.
Yeah, buy my shit. Take it all. Yeah, I'll have to answer your question though. I'll have everything from classifieds to 4-inch Joes to Marvel Legends. I'll have comic books. I'll have some Star Wars stuff, some Motu stuff, some Transformers stuff, random shit. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have 2 tables. I might even have some basketball cards. Who knows? Who knows what Adam will bring? Old Sharky's got a lot of shit, Aaron. You got a lot of shit.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's good. I'm looking forward to it. I have to say,
Absolutely.
it took me 42 years to meet one of my best mates on the planet. But it was well worth the wait, and I'm coming over for no other reason except for I miss you.
Looking forward to it, brother. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we message almost every day, and we've traveled the world together, and it's been almost 6 months since we did that. So this time we're not sharing a room, so you'll get a good night's sleep, which is good. But yeah, certainly have missed you, mate. Looking forward to seeing you. So
likewise, mate. And I'd just like to say that anyone who's buying something from me on the day will be supporting the Shark Eyes 2027 Joe Fest Fund. So spend big, folks.
Yeah, indeed. Before we get much further, we should say hello to our other friends.
Let's do it.
Have other friends. Yep. Stu for lunch is here. He's oiled up and ready to peep. What's he getting at there?
Our bodybuilding friends who are joining us.
Oh, okay.
Love to lotion up, put the oil on the skin, or else they get the hose again or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know why I touched my nipples then. There you go.
Okay, cool. The most annoying man on Instagram, Jono Rexship85, is here saying ahoy. Casey, podcast from the pit, fresh from a starring role on Thursday with a Friend with Pump. I said to Casey yesterday, his episode of Thursday with a Friend was fantastic because we got to hear all the Olivia and Susan stories. Only this time Casey was there.
Shout out to Lawrence.
Hello, Lawrence. David R 8389. Hello, David R. Good of you to join us, mate. Billy Boys Toys 1978. You legend. Wes Joey Hunter 73 in his brand new house. I hope you're settling in all right there, mate. Finding room for all your stuff. A bit of a downsize happened, hope that's turning out okay. Let it roll. 9044. Sun's out, guns out. You know it. The sun is out here today in Adelaide, Australia.
Same Melbourne.
Yep. Carlos Salinas busting out the double barrels. We are indeed. Zakanen rumbling into the chat. Hello, Zakanen. Zakanen thought that guns were banned in Australia, and we will get into that. You might have just stumbled upon the hook for this episode. We're not going to get political, but we are going to talk about how Adam and I know bugger all about guns. So
I know a little bit.
Yep. Zakanen will be joining us for one of my dumbass game shows in the next couple of weeks. We'll have to organise that. So that's on the cards. HK Viper, one of my newest YouTube subscribers. Thank you, HK Viper, for subscribing. And look, if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed to either of us, please check us out on YouTube. Catch us on catch us on Instagram. Give us a follow there. It would be great to have you on board.
Hit the like button.
HK. And hit the like
button.
Yep. Absolutely. Mickey Stelly, did I say hello to him? No sleeves, Mickey Stelly. Yep, that's what we are doing. Tony's Figs, how you going, you big... You can say it. I feel like comfortable saying it.
You big, beautiful, can't you?
G.I. Jetman is here. Hello, Jezza. Good to see you, mate. I'm streaming live with Jezza tomorrow. We're going to read Special Missions 3. That should be good. We're building a little bit of a series there. It's my way of catching up with my mate from Canada in New York. And I'm sending him some stuff too. And he's sending me some stuff, which is more than we can say for Joe Ara. Hello, Joe Ara. Yeah. Oh, actually, Casey agreed. It took him 53 to meet some of his best friends. Yeah.
There you go.
Todd C. is here. Hello, Todd C. Good to see you, mate. Guns out, junk out. Yeah, we are concerned because we are talking about guns today. We are concerned that our live stream will be pulled, but yeah, we've taken steps to avoid that. But
Toy
if
guns.
we go on, yeah, but if we go get our
guns.
dicks out, like seriously, 100% will get pulled. So.
I'm not wearing any pants, so it's already out.
You know, of course you're not. Terra Cobalt, or as I used to call him, P Terra Cobalt, because there's a random P there. but it actually is just Terra Cobalt. Good to see you, mate. Oh, there he is, Joe Ara. Hello, mate. Hashtag Breaker19. Good to see you, bro.
And quick one.
Yeah.
Quick one. Shout out to Joe, who was spoon feeding me some Operation Monster Force intel last night that I was able to relay to Zakat for his stream with Jerk. So yes, thank you, Joe, once again.
Sweet. Nice. Yeah, Tony's laughing at us. And that is just about everybody. I think it's early on a Friday afternoon/night in the US. So maybe some guys will wander in a little bit later. But thank you, everyone who has joined us so far. Hit that like button so we can obviously get this crap to more people just like you. And Zakana says he appreciates you. Adam, have you bought anything this week?
Nah, dude. My run of not buying toys in January has continued. What have I bought this week? I went to the dentist. I didn't have to pay for that because private health insurance covered that whole thing, which was fantastic. What have I bought this week? I bought a coffee this morning. Yeah, it's been a lull, and this lull doesn't just affect myself; it's affecting collectors across the globe.
Yeah.
January, you're seeing some interesting things from people as a result of this lull.
Yeah. Do you want to show us something old? Because you stumbled upon something old backstage while we were.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So prior to Aaron joining, the stream, like the stream commencing, I was sorting through I was sorting through a old tin of basketball cards.
Yeah.
And just loving the effects though. I mean, and I knew I had a couple of little dandies in there. This is probably the best one. I'll just show this one because it's got nothing to do with toys. But I pulled out this Kobe Bryant rookie card, which is probably going to be a bit hard to see because it's in the top loader here. It's going for anywhere between $150 to $300. Cha-ching! So yeah, it's a nice little find.
Good work.
Yeah, this is part of some of the stuff that I'm sorting out. Continue to sort out ahead of the toy fair that we'll be attending next week. So yeah, there you go. Make me small again, Aaron. Make me tiny.
Make you am small in you. Am small in you. Stu, you're disgusting. What are you doing?
Dirty boy.
Yeah, you are disgusting.
Excuse me.
We'll be
just a little toot. We love a little toot every now and then.
I got a whole bunch of stuff, mate. Do you want to see some stuff since we last spoke? Well, first and foremost, I have.
Do we have a choice?
Not really.
No.
I have 2 issues of Special Missions G.I. Joe. These are the last 2 of the entire run that I was looking for. So 23 and 27. I now have the entire run of G.I. Joe Special Missions.
Very well done.
Thank you. Which
Very
is cool.
Well done. I'm still a couple of issues shy of completing it myself.
What else? My head's a bit of a mess here. Mate, I've been buying classifieds.
He has.
Yeah.
The guy who never really showed a lot of interest in the classified line in a 6-inch scale, because he's a big fan of the Lord scale, as people like to call it, has definitely turned a corner, folks. He has turned a fucking corner.
So I bought this guy off AliExpress.
That's a cool pose. That's a cool pose.
Yeah. That was $12 Australian delivered. So about $7.50 American delivered to my doorstep, thrown onto my doorstep.
Literally.
I actually posted the footage from my Ring camera into my last video that I uploaded of the delivery driver throwing the package at my front door. So if you haven't looked at that video, go and have a look. It's been doing really well, actually. Lots of people have been watching it. So So that's cool. He was like really gummy when I first got him because it was 40 degrees here, so it was hot. But he seems to have stiffened up nicely. He's nice and rigid now. So I might do an update to that video because on AliExpress they have funny little games you can play to earn discounts, and I've become addicted to a game called Capybara Cafe or Capybara Bistro, I think it is.
God.
There's these little animals that look like a cross between a pig and a squirrel. I think they're from South America or something, Mexico.
They are. Yeah, they are.
Yep. If you're a hunter, please tell me what a capybara is. But there is a restaurant full of capybaras on this game, and your job is to make sure these capybaras they get fed their favorite foods. And I've been addicted to it, and thus I've earned a lot of discounts on AliExpress as a result. And I bought a Halo jumper from AliExpress as well.
And he won't shut up about it, folks. I've heard about this fucking thing ad nauseum.
I am obsessed with this guy. I don't know why, but I just love him. He's amazing. And I actually bought one for Jeremiah. So Jeremiah, I'm sending one your way, mate. He's going to come to you. And then the other day, I got myself another little discount voucher. And I asked Adam if I should buy another one, and he said no, but I went and bought one anyway. So I've got another one.
Wait a second. I didn't say no. I said to you, what did I say? Don't paraphrase. What did I say to you?
You said you should save your money for a different figure. So
and what else did I say?
You said, well, shit along the lines of why don't tell you to buy them? And the shelf space. But I wasn't really listening, to be honest.
I'm not fucking surprised at this point.
So now I own 2 Halo jumpers, and I also ordered Beachhead because you said Beachhead was good. So I've got him on the way for I think $17 Australian. So I think the main reason I'm buying him is because I'm a tight ass and they're all cheap. Pretty cool. Yep.
I mean, let's be honest. The retail price for a classified figure of, let's say, the Halo jumper when it came out here was probably $50, which it's arguable that a figure shouldn't cost that much in the fucking first place. So if you can get them on the cheap, and they might be factory seconds or KOs, whatever. At the end of the day, if you're happy with it and it's fucking a few bucks.
He's great. The other one I got, and I bought this in a bricks and mortar store. Oh, under your advice.
My recommendation. I'll own this one.
Yeah. I'm so happy to have a friend like Adam because you're telling me all of the good figures. Because I was considering a few other figures, and you sort of said, they're a bit shit. And I had a closer look, and it's like, yeah, I can see how they're a bit shit. Because I just want to buy good classifieds, I suppose. This came about because I bought the first wave of classified, so the first 5 figures of Snake Eyes, Scarlet, Duke, Roadblock. You know those ones with the Nerf guns. I bought all of them, and
years ago, by the way, not recently.
Years ago, and they're a bit rubbishy. And when I bought the Viper, because I got a Viper, I wanted a Viper, I got a Viper.
The retro Viper.
Yep. Yeah, the retro Viper. It was amazing. So I thought, I'm going to get a few more classifieds, but good ones. So I'm just going to buy some good ones.
You did.
Which is probably most of them in doubles, which I did with the Halo jumper.
A lot of people are enjoying the Halo jumper in the chat.
Yeah, we'll check back in there. GR Jetman says, don't sell the card cheap. He reckons you'll get some good cash for that.
Yeah.
Are you going to sell it?
I'm a bit torn on it. Like, I'm not a massive Kobe fan by any stretch. Like, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. There's something nice about having, because this is the only Kobe rookie card I own, so it's kind of nice to have just one. But with that said, money's money, right? And
yeah, I suppose. Yep.
It's just sitting here, so I may as well.
Just wait till helicopters are in the news again.
Go on. Exactly.
shout out to all the helicopter pilots. Zakanan says, "Yeah, buddy, nice, Ronnie." Okay, cool. That we're a bit behind time, so must have been referring to something. Maybe me buying classifieds.
The Halo jumper, maybe. Yeah.
Yep. Billy Boy's Toys reckons his wife stole his baseball cards during the divorce, along with his entire toy collection.
Yikes!
Billy said he ordered 2 troopers from AliExpress and they sent him 5.
That's a win.
Amazing. Peter Cobalt says at least the driver got out of the van. He did get out of the van. He walked at least 5 meters. Peter Moline is here. Hello, Peter Moline. Hey, girls. Peter.
Hello, Petey. Hi, Petey.
What is that about? Carlos Salinas, yes, they did get me. Capybaras are apparently the largest rodent on Earth. They may well be. Rexship, I wouldn't know. Carlos Salinas, Halo Jumper is a good figure. Halo Jumper is an awesome figure. From Billy Boy's Toys. Cool. Peter says they're also great. They are. Well, Halo Jumper is getting some love. What's the cane say? I see you snagged a major shark eyes.
As in major blood mustache, I guess.
What's that about?
I've got 2. I don't have an eye patch. I've got 2 perfectly working good eyes.
Yeah. There you go. Carlos says I should get Tomax, Zammot, and Shooter. Are they any good?
I remember when we were at Joe Fest, Aaron, seeing when we were walking around together, actually seeing Tomax and Zammot in a tub for like $6 each. Do you remember that? I pointed it out. Yeah. One of the days we're there.
Oh bugger! I need to go back to Joe Fest. Viper says loves Beachhead. Clint Jorgensen is in the house. If you guys are in the same country, why don't you just do this live stream in person?
I mean,
yeah, actually,
if you want to pay for our flights interstate, like,
yeah. I do ask myself this when I watch other live streams, though. To be honest, because some guys they live next door to each other and they stay up all night live streaming in the dark. You know, you just see the glow of their cigarette in it. And I think, crikey, boys, like maybe just get some beer and sit around. Like, yeah. We have a topic. We always stream with a topic. Clint is the answer to your question. We have a topic. It's a very educational topic. It's coming up when we stop dribbling shit. We will cover this topic, and no doubt, hopefully, everyone watching will go home a little bit smarter, if not a little bit more confused. Yeah. Still lots
or dribbling shit like us. It's possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Stu for lunch says, R. Kelly sang about Kobe. Is that true?
Wow.
I believe I can fly.
Yeah, R. Kelly's sung about a lot of things. And
yeah, no, that's an incorrect buzzer for the joke, not for the factual. Lots of bloke. Oh, Joshy's here. Hello, Josh. He's saying hello to everyone but us. Oh no, well, yeah, he's saying hello to everyone.
Buggy then.
Yeah, don't worry about us. Don't worry about us, Joshy. It's all good, brother.
We're just part of the furniture, mate.
Yeah. And look at this. Peter Moline's got 6 Halo jumpers. They put different heads on him. See, it's good.
Does anyone put the actual airborne head on it? Does it fit the figure? I don't remember if I tried that or not. I feel like I might have, but I can't recall. I mean, a brain fart moment.
Gee, Jetman got Shooter for $5. Wow.
That's a win. Yeah, that's a win.
Unbelievable. Clint says Australia is way bigger in landmass than here. Haha.
It's actually the same. It's about the same landmass as the States. Yeah, it is.
The difference between
population.
Yeah. The difference between Australia and the US is that, it was the same size geographically, but there's just nothing in the middle. Nothing at all. You could drive 20 minutes that way and you won't see another human for about 48 hours on the road. That's what happens. Still lots happening in the chat. Thank you again for everyone for joining us. I should take this comment off the screen. There we go. I don't think I had anything else to show. I have some stuff going out. I'm going to send a package to Kiwi I'm going to send a package to Jetman. And I'm going to bring some stuff over to you. Oh, that's what I was going to show. That's what I was going to show.
Ooh,
I made myself a little backdrop. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah. So I need a new backdrop for my videos, and I've put everybody's sticker on there. How do I not have a Shark Eyes card or sticker?
I don't have stickers, to be fair, yet. I need to work on that, actually.
No,
but
I can put a card on there, though.
Yeah, well, we'll sort that out. But you've got a bit of negative space you're going to have to sort of eventually start moving things into. Well, not just the top, but even on the bottom parts.
Yeah.
Speaking of, like, I've still got a lot of room for people's stickers up here. Just saying, like, I've got a lot of our channel friends, many of which that are on the wall on the bookshelf right there aren't in the chat tonight. A couple of them are. Casey, Rexship. He's here. I think that's about it. Yeah. Screw you guys who haven't turned up.
Peter William says that Running Trick Shot sticker looks good.
I don't have one of those, Ronnie. I need one of those for there. Yeah, I need one of those, mate. Thank you.
Only just got them. I will see if I can send some, maybe to Casey, Peter, and maybe Casey can distribute during his travels. I'll get him over just in time for Joe Fest and see if he can spread some around, maybe.
Spread the love.
But thank you for that.
Spread the love, baby.
It does look good. Does look good, doesn't it? No point making a shit one.
This is true.
She wants me
like
to
the ones,
one.
I like the ones that have like a foil kind of like shimmeriness to it. I'm kind of feeling that. Yeah, I feel like that would be good for me.
So I played extra for mine. Mine are like an outdoor sticker, so they're like a vinyl. So if you want to put it on your car, Adam, you can put it in your car.
Nothing goes on my car. I've never done that with my cars. I don't put anything on them. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Adam, can I ask you a question?
Far away.
Are you packing? What
Am I packing?
What are you packing?
What am I packing?
What are you packing? We went to Joe Fest, and there were guys at Joe Fest packing at Joe Fest. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, there was a couple. We won't name them, but definitely got to see a bit of hardware while we were there.
We can hint at who was packing.
Yeehaw! That's a slight hint. I will say this: one of those people whose sticker is on my bookshelf right there. It sounds like a Chinese mandolin.
Yeah, I know.
It's a little country. It's got a little country to it.
Yeah. Anyway, do you pack? I don't pack. Do you?
I mean, I pack a suitcase for Joe Fest. I've been packing fucking plastic totes for the toy fair.
I don't pack anything.
I'm not packing any heat, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Have you ever held a gun?
Oh, definitely. A fair few times.
Yeah. I reckon I've held a gun once. Went to a buck show, and I was shooting at clay targets over a vineyard. It was funny. Didn't hit a single one. Yeah. And there was a few scantily clad females there too. It was interesting.
Ooh. One of the first times I ever held a gun was at there's an army barracks here in Melbourne called Simpson's Army Barracks. And when I was a kid, they used to do like these open days, and they would do like the army would have like they do demonstrations and stuff with like vehicles and stuff like that. But they also had weaponry that obviously was not loaded, but you could go up and they'd allow you to hold it. I remember holding someone had to help me because I was a kid, but I held an M60. I held an M60 when I was a young lad.
You were packing when you were a young lad.
It was heavy. I remember it was very heavy. There was no way I was going to be able to hold that by myself. I must have been 10 or 11 at the time, maybe even younger. Yeah, long time ago.
G.I. Jetman said he started packing slowly.
Oh, preparing early, Jezza. Preparing early.
It's all about the rhythm. Son of a Crayon Slayer is here. Hello, Son of a Crayon Slayer. When he was 6 years old, his dad gave him his first 22.
There you go.
So, if you're one of our American friends and you're not really in the know, in the early 90s, we had an event here in Australia which did a little bit of damage, and the government promptly banned most semi-automatic and automatic rifles. There was a huge buyback, and for that reason, there are very few guns around the place here in Australia. So no one owns one really. You don't have much gun crime. And if you're like me and Adam, you end up not knowing a single thing about them. Is that fair to say?
I know a bit.
You know a bit.
I've been a minor enthusiast over the years. So, my hobby, obviously, is a war-focused toy line. But, I'm into the military side of things throughout the course of my life. So I know bits and pieces, Aaron. I'm not a massive enthusiast, but I know bits and pieces.
Yeah. So obviously it's my hobby as well, but I was in a bookshop with my wife because she's a librarian. She likes hanging around bookshops, and got a cute
books are great
at home.
Reading is fundamental.
Yeah. Oh, my wife's pretty hot. Yeah, and she's a librarian. I don't know how to manage that. Anyways, I was at the bookshop and I saw a book about guns. Here it is. Here, it's a big, thick thing. And I said, Adam, I'm going to read this, and I'm going to learn what weapons my GI Joes tote. Because I feel like that's a good idea to do. Because I feel like I want to expand my horizons a little and know a little bit more about these bits of plastic that I collect. And then you duly turned around a week later and bought the same book. Is that right?
I bought a different version of that book. It's the one. Your one is more comprehensive. It covers a larger scope, pardon the pun, of firearms, whereas my one is submachine guns, pistols, and I can't remember. There's one other distinction. I'll just draw a blank. It's pistols, revolvers, submachine guns mainly. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Peter Moline said he was a young fellow when he saw his first M60. And we may or may not be talking about an M60 a little bit later, so stay tuned, Peter Moline. Joe Hunter says, as a kid at the Kansas State Fair, the Army had a booth set up there. We could all hold the weapons. M60,
there
M16.
You go. Yeah.
Unbelievable. Carlos wants to know how old we were when the ban happened. So I would have been
96,
10 or 11.
Wasn't it? Was it 96?
Yeah, I was just starting high school. So 10 or 11, maybe 96, I was 13. So there you go.
Yeah, I think I must have been. How old are you again?
I'm 43.
So I'm trying to do the math quickly. 97. So 96. What's that? I must have been 16 around that mark.
Yeah. Royal Rooster is here. Hello, Roy. Good to see you, mate. He's just started live streaming on his channel. So if you haven't checked out Roy yet, make sure you do that. The Foot 1212. G'day, Foot. Good to see you. Billy Boy says he had tons of guns. Zakana says, "Yep, we just got demonetized." We've thought very carefully about this. We've checked up on what we need to do to avoid such things happening. So
yes,
we'll see how we go. But if we drop out, that's probably the reason for it.
Well, I just want to quickly just show this action figure on screen who's holding M4 type weapon. It's a toy. YouTube. Yeah. It's a toy. It's a toy. It's a toy. All right.
Yeah.
Don't nuke the stream. Okay. Don't nuke the stream.
Joe Hunter grew up. Joe Hunter grew up hunting something else, pheasants and quail, which is interesting. Stumbler, hey from New York City. Hello, Stumbler. Good to see you, brother Bear. And Son of a Crayon Slayer says he got the Smithsonian Firearms Catalog for Christmas from his son. It is very interesting. I mean, I used to have. Well, there used to be one of those books available at the school library when I was a kid, and I used to pore over it. So that's one of the reasons why I bought it as well. What is the preferred Aussie instrument of self-defense? 6-pack of beer, mate. It fixes anything. Yeah, want to diffuse any situation. Buy a bloke a beer. That's how it works.
Do you know what I learned? Do you know what I learned recently? Funny, interesting fact about beer and fighting. That if you go into a pub in Australia, I don't know if you've heard this before, Aaron. I never heard this. If you go into a pub in Australia and you're knocking back some pints, if you tip an empty glass upside down and sit it on the table, it means that you want to fight in the pub.
Everyone in the bar.
Yeah, anyone. Yeah. Have you heard that before?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
I never heard that.
Been in TV shows and so on. So,
well, apparently the reason I've come across this was apparently they didn't say who it was, but there was a famous footy player, an AFL footy player, who did that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Interesting.
Is that a thing in America? Is that a thing where you tip the glass upside down in America, or is that just an Australian thing? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, let us know.
Keen to know.
Clint wants to know if our shirts are called wife beaters in Australia. Yeah. Chesty Bonds is probably another name for them. Chesty Bonds.
Yeah, Bonds singer. Yeah. That's a brand here, but I still call it a wife beater. Yeah. Can we say that? Yes, we can.
Yeah. He's got a loaded 6-pack with one in the chamber. Watch. Billy wants to know whether we can shut down streams for showing guns. Well, there's certain rules, so you can't be advertising guns. You can't be trying to sell them. You can't be talking about making dodgy modifications to guns. So yes, there is. You can't show people toting guns, which is another thing as well. That's why action figures with guns in their hands have had streams pulled in the last couple of weeks. So yeah, we got to be careful, but ways and means. I hope we've sorted it out. So anyways, what I wanted to talk about today, Adam, is because we know nothing about guns, I wanted for us to do a little bit of research and learn about the origins of some of the weapons that our favorite G.I. Joe characters carry. And we want this video to serve as a little educational tool, I suppose. And I've got to say that for YouTube purposes. We want this video to serve as a little educational tool for G.I. Joe fans. So 10 basic weapons and their origins and who carries them. So when you're talking to your G.I. Joe friends, you know exactly what you're talking about. G.I. Joe, Hasbro themselves, have never said that these guns are direct copies of the actual real-life guns, but it's pretty clear when looking at them that most of these weapons are very similar to real-life guns, particularly when you consider a lot of the designers, comic book writers, cartoonists were, even Larry Hama himself was an ex-serviceman. So a lot of the weaponry in G.I. Joe was based on real weapons. So to that end, Adam, shoot.
And just to interject, there was a point in time where Kirk Bazigian and Ron Rudat and other people who work for Hasbro were allowed to go to, I think, military bases and places like that and see things that were being used by the military, and then take photos or whatever as reference material that they could then use for the toys that we're talking about.
Yep. Tristan's just joined us. Tristan, mate, you might have missed. I am coming to Melbourne next Sunday.
He knows. I told him.
He knows. Okay, good work.
I told him yesterday. He's coming. All
right, beautiful. Tony, yes, you tuned in at the right time. Billy Boy's Toys just started collecting Biddy Pops.
I don't know what that is.
They're little pops. They're pops like this tall. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be selling. I've been trying to sell some Funko Pops next week.
Yeah.
Trying.
So anyway, to that end, Adam, you've picked 5 G.I. Joe weapons that you'd like to identify and tell us a little bit about. And I've picked 5, and we've found some silhouettes. So when I go to the next slide, this could be where the stream gets pulled. So if we get pulled, boys, we'll see you next week. But the first weapon that you've picked is this one. What can you tell us about this?
Okay, so I chose to pick from the classified version of Joe weaponry, okay, which has slight variations and differentiations. Differentiations. That's the word, I think. To the original vintage figure accessories. And the first one I chose is the Crimson Guard's Colt M4A1 with a bayonet attached.
Yeah.
And the reason I chose it is because the Crimson Guard is a fantastic classified figure. I have several of them up there next to my Stinger. And the silhouette, it sells itself, really, doesn't it? Like, when you think of the original Crimson Guard figure, which you just showed, Aaron, bring it up on the screen. Make yourself large, mate. Make yourself big. Make yourself big, big boy.
Big.
Come on, do it. Do it.
Big. There he is.
Now, that original vintage figure comes with 2 accessories, right? That's it. The backpack and the rifle, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we can all agree it's an iconic looking figure, but that weapon, it didn't, like, there wasn't many other weapons in the line back then that had bayonets attached. I think it was around that time, was it just him? Did Airborne's one has one, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so from memory.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's just those
So,
two.
just to recap, what is it called?
The Colt M4A1 carbine.
Okay. With a fixed bayonet. All right.
Yes. Yes. Which is the M7 bayonet, to be precise, Aaron.
Okay. So Colt is the manufacturer, yeah?
Yes.
And
correct.
Used by the American Army, is that fair to say?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Primarily for the M16 originally. But it can also be used, that bayonet can also be used with the M4, which is in use today with the US military.
Okay.
Same bayonet.
So Tristan knew what it was. Yeah.
Yep. That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's my first pick.
Yeah. Tristan says Crimson Guard were his favorite Cobra unit. I like all the Cobra units, so that says something.
Yep.
They
just pop.
Yeah. Sixth Element of Hip Hop says this. He heard this is where the big boy should be. You know it. Good to see you, Sixth Element, mate.
Good to see you, Reno.
Yeah. So that is the Colt. The next one, Colt M4A1. Is that right? Colt M4A1.
Yep, that's the one. Yep.
Carried by the Crimson Guard.
Correct.
All right. All right. That's mine. Is the next one. What is this? And you can see I've added a filter. I've given it a little bit of texture, some nice pretty colors. So far, so good. We're not triggering anything in the YouTube.
We're still live.
Yeah. Adam, do you know what this is called? And do you know who carries this?
I believe that's the FAMAS.
It's the FAMAS.
And it would be Dusty in the bullpup configuration, if I'm correct. Would that be correct, Darren?
It's pretty good, yeah. Let's have a look at Dusty. There he is there. And he has a little FAMAS.
Correct.
That's my man Dusty. A little bit about the FAMAS. It's a French weapon. Did you know that?
Correct.
Yes, it was French. Joe Hunter 73 just said it's a UK weapon. It's actually a French weapon. It's definitely French. It's definitely French. First manufactured in 1976. It is a bullpup design. The French army actually call it Le Clarion, which means the bugle. Because if you hold it as if you hold the barrel of it up to your mouth, which is probably not a good idea. It would actually
don't do that, kids. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It would actually look like you were blowing into a bugle.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. That's why they call it the bugle.
Yeah, so I can see it. I never knew that. There you go.
The French army call it the Le Clarion. So
there you go. Fun fact.
Yeah. The phallus. Not
showing.
Yes, it is a bullpup version, and Tristan said yes, it was a standard issue for the French Foreign Legion.
I was going to say that actually.
FAMAS. I'm not sure what FAMAS stands for, but MAS is the is the manufacturer. So I'm thinking FA, maybe French Army, something like that.
Yeah,
French
maybe.
Army,
Yeah.
Mass, Famis, something like that. So Kiwi is here. Not going to stay for long. Oh, he's got his mum's funeral today.
Oh, dude, sorry, Campbell. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, condolences, brother. That's been a little while coming, I reckon, as well.
Yeah. Didn't realize that was today. Sorry to hear that, Cambo. Hearts are with you, mate.
Yeah. Mate. But on the plus side, he's telling everyone to smash the like button. Thanks, Kiwi.
Cheers, mate.
Six Elements says, yes, it is quite bugly. Terra Cobalt says the magazine. The magazine's at the back, so it can still have a full-length barrel, but a shorter rifle overall. Okay, all right. So you chuck the ammunition in the back there. Interesting.
Correct.
Bees Battlegrounds is here. Hello, Bees Battlegrounds. Good to see you.
What up, Bobby?
Yep. Tony has confirmed that FAMAS means a bunch of words in French. Thanks, Tony. You're a great help, Tony. Yeah, love that. All right. So that is the FAMAS carried by Dusty. So that's our first two weapons in the bag. Adam, you're next. Are you ready?
I am. I'm ready.
What is this?
Oh, you've thrown me a wrinkle here.
So I'll give you a clue. I couldn't find one with the stock because the stock is not a standard stock.
Hang on a second.
I told you to look at the slides.
Is this wait, okay. Wait, no, I think we're good. I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're good.
Right.
All right.
No worries.
So this is the Heckler and Koch MP5, correct?
Yeah, that's what everyone in the chat is saying. So.
Yes, it's the MP5. Yes, of course.
This is why we did this, because we don't know.
So it is. I knew this, right? The reason I was a little bit caught up there was because in my head, I was picturing the weapon that I'm about to talk about. So this is right. It's okay. We're all good, Aaron. We're all good.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Okay. Now, we are looking at what is called the M32 pulverizer, which is Stalker's weapon. Now, that is actually a mongrel weapon. It is not a real world weapon. It is a fabricated toy for the G.I. Joe line. And it comprises the MP5. However, it has bring it back up. It has a 1950s era straight magazine, which you can see there, obviously prominently, right? And with a slimline forend, and the stock is from a Walters MPL SMG. So when Hasbro made this toy, they took a couple of things and threw it all together, and we have Stalker's iconic M32 pulverizer, which is one of my favorite original Joe accessories, because Stalker is one of my favorite Joes, and that is why I picked it, Aaron. Now, the MP5 on the screen, obviously, it's iconic. It's been used for many, 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 many years. I think the German military used it a lot back in the day. The British SAS used it as well. Featured prominently in several films. Die Hard is one off the top of my head. It is
Thank you, son of
another. No, look out. There you go. It is another iconic weapon, and I would love to fire one day. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah. I can imagine. Lots of people in the chat identified it straight away, which is good, making me feel very inadequate.
It's very this whatchamacallit slide. It's very arty. I feel like you could put this on a wall in a frame and it would look great. It's just the colors that you've injected into this, Aaron, to differentiate it for our YouTube friends.
Yeah, give it a little bit of,
razzle dazzle. Razzle dazzle, Aaron.
Yeah. These Battlegrounds says the US Army military police on personal security used them.
And Bobby would know because he is the MP. All right.
Oh, okay. Tony Speak says he's never seen it with a straight mag.
There you go. Yep. Makes total sense. Except
Tristan
for
says great for urban room clearances because the 9mm won't go through walls, potentially injure hostages. Okay, interesting.
There you go. Which makes sense. SAS would have used it, absolutely,
Yeah.
and other teams such as them.
Mhm.
And that is MP5, folks.
Who manufactures that?
Heckler and Koch.
Sorry?
I believe
Heckler
is
and Koch,
the
that's right. Yeah,
pronunciation.
you did mention.
H.
You did
A.
mention that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Heckler and Tony Kukoc.
Sure.
Okay, it's my turn.
Parents
Do you know what this is?
Of course I do. This is
No, you
a very Australian weapon, if you will, Aaron.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Australian
Technically, yeah. Well, they used to. I don't know if they use it much anymore, but this is the Steyr, Aaron.
Yeah, an AUG, a Steyr AUG. Hello to Gun Bunny Customs. Good to see you, mate. Thank you.
What's up, brother?
Yes, this is the Steyr AUG, and Tony's fix. He's picked it out straight away. Yes, Tristan knows how to pronounce cock. Good work, Tristan. Coke gets pronounced apparently. Have you seen that video of that Asian lady trying to teach people? Can I have a cock?
No, I have not.
I'll find it. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Also a bullpup. So the figure that I grabbed out of the cabinet who totes one of these is my little
Bullhorn.
Bullhorn. There he is there with the Steyr AUG. This one seems to have a bit of a longer barrel than what was on the photograph.
The stock on it's pretty bloody huge too.
Yeah. So a little bit about the Steyr. Obviously Bullhorn has it, and then that Bullhorn sculpt was reused for cross country, for roadblock, for shipwreck, for all 90s figures. Snowstorm. Yeah, we got a Snowstorm story. First manufactured in 1985 in Austria by Steyr. The AUG part stands for Army Universal Gewehr. That's
okay.
Yeah. Yep. So like famous, it stands for a whole lot of words in French, but in this case would be German because they speak German in Austria. The weapon itself has an interesting firing mechanism. Apparently, like the trigger can differentiate between a single shot, like the way you press it. So if you give it a nice clean press, it fires one round. But if you clutch the trigger and hold it down, it switches automatically to automatic fire. So that's why I think it's one of the benefits, I suppose, of that rifle and why the Aussies use it, because you can either shoot off a single round or just by the way you pull the trigger, fire off a whole bunch of rounds. And it's one of the first rifles to be made of polymer. So obviously most weapons up until this time were steel or timber or a mix thereof. But the Steyr has a polymer sort of a make, which is interesting. So it's
I wonder if Tristan may have used one of these during his time. I'm guessing perhaps you would be mentioning that. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. He has learnt to strip one and assemble it blindfolded. Wow.
There you go.
Yep. Carlos says,
what was that like?
A trombone.
Good. Trist, what was this like to lick off a few rounds from? Let us know in the chat.
Billy Boy wants to know if we've seen it in classified yet.
I don't believe so. Not yet. Maybe a variation, but I don't. I was going to say this as well. It was used by the bloke who loses his shit when John McClane unalives his brother with a ho 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 Merry Christmas kind of vibe.
Tristan says, 30 round mag capacity, effective 350 meters.
There you go.
Joe Fed says a bit of holds well. Like the PS5 trigger. Tristan says there's also a lockout on the bottom of the trigger that prevents you from pulling it back all the way to prevent full auto. Okay.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like interesting. Carla says it's in Rise of Cobra toy line.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely. Yep.
And
I've
it was
got
the long-haired
somewhere.
blonde dude that was running around with
That's
him.
the one. Yep. Yeah, I can't remember his name, but he wasn't happy. Wasn't a happy camper.
Yep. So that is the Steyr AEG, toted by Mr. Bullhorn, and I think it's your turn, Adam. Yeah,
I believe it is. Yep.
Hopefully, you have better luck remembering what this is.
All right, so this is a pretty obvious one, folks, and we're not trying to trick anyone here by any means. Like we know a lot of you guys are well informed on this front. This was just a bit of fun that Aaron and I put together. And the reason I chose this is because it is synonymous with Leatherneck, of course. The variation I chose, because that is more of your M16 sort of inspired version with the vintage figure, but I went for the M4 variation that comes with the classified Leatherneck figure. And just because, you know, like I said, went with the classified versions. And I like how Aaron's made this in a nice muted purple. Because let's be honest, you know, back in the day, there were G.I. Joe accessories that did come in weird colors. Let's look at is it Recoil's blue M16? I think it is. Was it Recoil? It comes with the blue M16 with the bayonet or with a grenade launch. I can't remember, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Pretty sure it's Recoil. Anyway, the M4 version first saw action in the hands of US troops in Kosovo back in 1999, and that was in support of the NATO-led Kosovo force. And another interesting fact, more so pertaining to the M16 M203 version, is that, which of course was made famous in the 1983, I think it was 83, film Scarface, where "Say hello to my little friend" became a globally known phrase from that film. Now, I've mentioned this before on streams, and I know many people would know this, but that weapon used in that film at the time was a live firing weapon. And yeah, and so the same prop that was used again in Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. So it was ported over between productions at some point. However, in 1993, the US government banned the use of automatic weapons on film sets, which was as a result of the accidental death of Bruce Lee's son, Brandon, who died in tragic circumstances. So, yeah, there you go. So that gun, that prop, was later modified to be non-firing, and the main chamber was recast in solid aluminium, and it went to auction for sale. I can't remember if it's sold or not. I read this a long time ago, but yeah, it went to auction at one point, and that's when I learned that it was used in both productions. So yeah, iconic weapon. The M203 is still in use today. You know, it was first used, I think, in, I want to say 68 or 69, or maybe even early, maybe 63 in Vietnam. So the M203 has stood the test of time, folks.
Cool. Some good trivia there. Here is some other trivia. Josh's mum made mac and cheese and meatloaf for dinner.
Awesome. I can go some mac and cheese right now.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, Josh.
Yeah, thanks for sharing, mate.
A bit early for us. We've just had breakfast, eh?
I did. I had cereal, Aaron. What do you have for breakfast, Aaron? I had cereal.
Farmers Union iced coffee, of course.
Breakfast of champions, mate.
Yeah. So Tony picked it straight away. Zakanan says, "Hell yeah!" Joe fan, I think he's talking about his mac and cheese. Tristan picked it. Also a 5'5", 6". Carl was the brother.
Carl, that's the one. Bloody Carl.
Yep,
that's the one. He's hanging around somewhere, isn't he?
Tristan's got a bit of a cheeky note here. M16 rounds can be used with the Steyr, which is good. Son of a Crane Slayer picked it. Powder blue, yes, indeed.
Thank you, Casey. Powder blue.
Yeah. 6 element Arnold.
Oh, come on.
Well, in case you reckon
Oh,
Scarface is
shut
overrated.
up. Get out. Leave.
And
Get
then
out.
Billy Boy's Toys said the same. Wow.
You guys could just go and jump off a bridge, boys.
No actual shots fired, but plenty of shots are being fired. Tony said
It's a
Pacino.
classic. It's a classic.
Yeah, Pacino burned his hand on it when he grabbed the barrel.
Yep, I've heard that as well. Yeah, and he actually, Al Pacino actually wanted, like, because he's a method actor, he wanted the real deal thing to be used, like when he was filming that scene. So yeah, it's all real deal weaponry.
Yeah. Tristan, crikey. When I read comments like this, I do become quite concerned about the human race. So I have to. And
that's nasty.
Yeah, and Wes says it was Dutch's gun in Predator.
That's the one I said. That's the one I said.
Interesting. So that is the M16 M203.
Yep.
That what it is? Toted by Leatherneck. The Leatherneck version from the vintage line doesn't have a trigger guard, which I removed from that photo as well.
Yeah, and the classified version is more in line with the M4 than M16 apparently. So yeah.
Pacino also burned his nostrils. All right, it is my turn. I can't remember what I've got next. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, this one. This is a funny looking thing. Do you know what this is, Adam?
Is it the Scorpion? Is that what it's called? No.
No, it's like a
no.
It's a Beretta 12S.
That's it. Yep, that's the one. I'm mixing up my SMGs. Yep.
Tony got it straight away. I grabbed this one out.
Tony knows his shit.
Yeah. I grabbed this one out, and Carlos has picked it. I will just solo myself. This is the little weapon that Alpine carries.
Sure is.
Pretty cool, huh?
Very cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah. It is a little submachine gun. And first manufactured in 1983 by Beretta. Based on a bunch of Model 12s that Beretta developed since the 50s. So the Beretta is obviously an Italian manufacturer. The full name for their company is Fabbrica di Armi Beretta Spa.
Okay.
Yes, and that's all I got for you. It's a little, a little Beretta.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
And this is where I abuse the classified version for not doing that weapon for that release.
Oh yeah, we talked about this the other day when I was buying classifieds.
Did we talk about Alpine? Did we? I can't remember.
No, we were talking about how classifieds just shortchanged a couple of their figures.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Big Bear doesn't come with the backpack or the grenade satchel. Like what a joke. Yeah. So Tony, that is the Beretta. Sixth Element doesn't know that one. Well, now you do. Adam and I didn't know any of these before we started looking in our little bookies. So yep. Well,
you didn't. I knew some of them.
It is Alpines, and yes, it is a little SMG, Tristan, like a little Greek. It looks like a nail gun.
It does. Yeah, it does look like a nail gun.
Yeah, get a nail gun in some video games. This would be fun. Bit of Quake. Tristan says he's going to collect his Edge today. We'll have to.
Oh, nice one. Say hello to the boys for me, mate.
Yeah. Joe Fan loves the way we say aluminium and iron. How would they say it in America? They say
aluminum.
Aluminum and iron. They say iron. Iron. It's like Aaron with an I. Iron.
Iron.
Tristan's going to get 86 sound wave. Cool.
No, nice.
Should be cool. Aluminum.
Well, I'm glad,
Yeah.
Tris, that we could entertain you for your train ride, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah,
The
this
6 Elements
right
is
here.
classified.
Yeah, there's been a few missteps, mate. Definitely.
Yeah.
It really fucking grinds my gears. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. All right, so that is the Beretta 12S as featured with Alpine, which brings us to our next slide. Adam, one of yours again. What
It is.
this?
So, I chose to pick the classified mutt Colt M16A2, which has an AK-74 stock and Colt 4x scope for the classified version. Now, it varies, obviously, once again, to the original figure because mutt didn't come with that in the vintage line. Do you have mutt on hand with his weapon, Aaron? Do you actually own him?
Do, but he doesn't come with that weapon in the vintage line. That's why I didn't bring him out.
That's what. Yeah, no, you're good. I just wanted to, just for a little bit of. I thought you like to do a bit of show and tell, mate. But yeah, I picked this because I thought it was a nice inclusion with that classified set. Just for a bit of a different look at him, and yeah, it's iconic, man. Like the M16 is iconic, and I know like the previous weapon is in line with this as well, but there's slight differences. Now, a little bit of history about the M16 and the M16A1. They were both capable of semi-automatic and fully automatic fire. However, the M16A2 replaced the fully automatic firing mode with a 3-round burst. And this was due to the fact that the US Army found when inexperienced troops were under fire, they tended to set their, like the predecessors, to fully automatic. And as such, they were just ripping through ammunition and wasting it. So that's what led to the switch, the change.
Okay.
So yeah, a little interesting fact about that weapon for you. Yesterday, funnily enough, I watched for the first time, actually. What's up, brother?
Good to see you, mate. Thanks for joining us.
A war film I'd never seen before, Aaron, and that was starring Australia's own Mel Gibson, and it was called We Were Soldiers. Have you seen that one, Aaron?
Yes, but I wouldn't be able to recall the details. I've watched most.
Yeah, I'd never seen it. And it's based on, obviously, on a true story, and there is a lot of use of the M16 in that film. It features prominently, and they definitely ripped through a lot of bullets in that film. So yeah, worth watching if you've never seen it. I don't know how that one slipped past me, but it was good to check it out. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, do so.
That makes this comment very timely. We Were Soldiers.
Yes, very much so.
Vietnam movie. Tony Speak says, yeah, Footloose runs around with an M16. He definitely does.
Yep, absolutely.
And Josh is watching with Mr. S.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. S. Good to see you, mate. Might go and get in the swimming pool later, Mr. S. It's nice and warm. Mr. S, obviously known as the pool rat from GoFest. Spent lots of time in the swimming pool. Thank you, Mooney Ponds. Shout out to everyone in Mooney Ponds. It's good. Yeah, there is a suburb in Melbourne, Victoria called Mooney Ponds. That's fun.
And the shop that Tristan's going to is my local comic shop. So Tristan makes his trek down from the wilds of Victoria every now and then to pick up his latest acquisitions, and I go there every couple of weeks to pick up my comic books as well as toys occasionally. So yes, because that's what this stream is about, Aaron. It is about toys at the end of the day.
Joe Fan 84 says, Mr. S says hi, and he still wears my shirt to school. It's very cool.
Nice. Represent.
Indeed. G.I. Jokers is in the house. He would have gotten here sooner if he knew you guys were going sleeveless. There
you go, mate. Welcome to the gun show, baby. Welcome to the gun show.
Yeah, we got our tank tops on, mate.
We honestly, if Cicadan's still here, we actually probably should have got Cicadan on because he would have really added to this stream.
Maybe someone with a top knot. Casey with a can of mother. We could have done it all.
No top knots here, mate. No top knots.
Yeah, lots of comments. Carlos says We Were Soldiers, a great movie. Tristan agrees.
Yeah, Sam Elliott. Sam Elliott's just walking around, just popping dudes with a single like pistol, man. He doesn't even pick up a rifle, I think, in the entire film.
Mr. S says he was over at the pool while Dad geeked out all weekend. That is true. Your dad was geeking out to the max.
And losing backpacks as well, if you remember correctly.
Yep. Zakanin has acknowledged the sleeveless comment. Very cool.
Love it,
all right. Next slide is, I think it's my turn. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. Big boys. Big boys.
Bring out the big boys, mate. Bring out the big boys.
We were
big pig, baby. The big
we
pig.
mentioned this before. Wes Joe Hunter 73 said he got to hold an M60 when he was a little kid. And
like me.
Yep. Like you. And Tony's Fix, Ronnie Q, M60. This is, of course, the M60. It was toted by old mate. Rock and roll. There it is there. The original rock and roll. Funny enough, a lot of the Joe websites, they actually call this an M16. But it is clearly an M60.
What?
Yeah. Yo Joe calls that an M16.
They got that one wrong.
But that's the file card, the look of the weapon, everything points to that being an M60, which you can obviously see right here in front of you. This is a big boy. He's a big boy. It weighs 10 kilos.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, not one that I'd use with these arms.
10 kilos. I reckon 10 kilos.
Yeah, I reckon I'd be good for about 3 kilos. Yes, Carlos, it is rock and roll's weapon and 6 element. It is the big 60.
The big 60.
As seen in Rambo.
Correct. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hannibal from the A-Team.
There you go.
Unbelievable. 7.65 mil. Yeah. Look, SES Dog has joined us. Hello, SES Dog.
What up, dog?
See ya. Yeah. What is 10 kilos in pounds?
Oh, bugger if I know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's got to be what, like 20 pounds or something like that? 25 pound would it be? Something like that?
Triple D says 45.
Oh, 45. Oh, shit. Okay. There you go. I was off.
Mm. Old school rock and roll toted the MG42 buzzsaw. Okay.
Oh, be different.
But look, the M60
conjecture.
Yeah, erroneous. I apologize if I got that wrong with my No, everyone's saying it's an M60, and yeah, it does look like rock and roll's weaponry. Triple D says he was wrong. Okay, fair enough. Thanks for the busting. It was 24 pounds.
Yeah, what did I say? Around 25, didn't I? Yeah.
Yep. Joe Fan says 22 pounds. I reckon it depends what state you're in America, what 10 kilos is in pounds. That's how it works over there, isn't it?
Yes.
So the M60, obviously first manufactured in the 60s in the USA by the Maremount Corporation. It incorporated features of several machine guns prior. The bolt and the barrel on this weapon were notoriously unreliable. They chipped easily, and for that fact, the bolt and the barrel had short lifespans. And was eventually phased out in the 1990s. So, as I said there, it weighs 10 kilos as well, which is 22, 24, or 45 pounds, depending on whether you're in what state, different states in America.
State fluctuation.
Yeah. SES Dog's talking about $10,000 equals 10,000 equals 2. I don't know what's going on there. 10 kilos equals 2.3 million, depending on the purity. We were just talking about Scarface, weren't we?
We were.
Sixth Element has confirmed the website was erroneous, not me. So, yeah. A rock and roll Oats and M60. Interesting. That's quite a load.
That's what she said.
That's quite a yeah. Good work. And Josh Googled it. Okay, cool.
We got it. Thank you, though.
All right. I think we've got one left each. What's this one?
Yep. All right. So, for those watching, most of you are probably going to go straight to AK-47. However, the one I picked is the Cobra Officer Classified version, which is an AK-74 inspired Kalashnikov with upgrades. All right? I don't have one handy, but there's definitely a couple up there. And a couple of fun facts about this bad boy, mate. There are a staggering, Aaron, 18 million AK-74s remaining in circulation throughout the world.
Unbelievable.
Get your head around that number.
Yeah.
18 million, bro.
Yep.
Now,
half of them are used at weddings. You may now kiss the bride.
Possibly. Possibly. It's an iconic silhouette, obviously, of course. Kalashnikov is, a name that's synonymous with weaponry, and it's in vernacular globally. Another fun fact. At one point, it was mandatory for many Soviet school children to field strip and assemble AK-74s within a certain time span. Now, our friends in Russia, for all of those of you who might be watching, in homage to this tradition, schools in Russia today continue to hold that exercise in the form of competitions. And there's videos of this on YouTube. And I watched one briefly prior to this stream, and I think it was a girl that was doing it. Take it easy, brother. Thank you for joining us. There was a girl that was just boop, 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 and it was being timed. And I was just like, wow. So I urge you, when this stream is done, to punch that into the old search engine and have a little watch.
Look. Peter Moline says he owns one.
Jesus. Wow.
Triple D says awesome. He's got a whole crate of them. Thanks to Top Fun Retro Toys.
Shout out to John. If you haven't checked out Top Fun Retro Toys, also do that after the stream. If you want to arm your toy army men with some world-class 3D printed weaponry, that's a good place to go.
Absolutely. Wes said he's surprised we don't do that in school today, especially in Texas. Very true. Very true. No, good stuff, man. So that is Cobra Officer carries an AK-74 in classified.
Which, of course, the vintage figure as well, they gave the officer that, and they gave the trooper the Dragunov. Both fantastic accessories. The lone accessories that each of those figures came with, Aaron, as you will know, of course, as well as many people in the chat will know. And both iconic, you know what I mean? I could have easily picked one or the other.
Yeah, nice. The 74 has a big ass magazine.
Sure does. Big banana clip.
Yeah. Are those clips interchangeable with the M16s? I think they were. I think that's what made the AK-47 so widespread as well.
I don't believe so. No, I think it's a different. Isn't it 7.62 for the AK as opposed to 5.56? I'm pretty sure I'm right on that front. Oh, maybe it might have been changed 5.45. Maybe it might be 5.45 from memory.
Carlos says he's going to disassemble a Domino's pizza.
Enjoy, mate. Make a YouTube video.
And Mr. S just got his first gun last year. Wow. You be careful now, Mr. S.
Yeah.
You look up. You be careful. You're a lucky boy, Mr. S. I've never owned a gun. It's just we just don't do it around here. It's interesting. All right. So the last slide, Adam, and I left this one for last because, look, this is probably a key takeaway. If you don't know anything about any weaponry, and you wanted to be able to identify one weapon that is used throughout the Joe line and is quite iconic, was included with a couple of the first figures from that original lineup, including Snake Eyes. That is, of course, this
Uzi 9mm.
Yes. This is called an Uzi. And of course, it was included with figures such as Snake Eyes. And I have my little Snake Eyes here. I got the 1985 version out, but yes, he also came with the 82, 83 version. Law and Order runs around with one. I reckon Lowlight has one as well. The Iron Grenadiers had one with a stock, I reckon. So the Uzi is commonly used throughout the G.I. Joe line. Uzis were manufactured for the first time in the 1950s in Israel, believe it or not. And they were designed by a guy called Major Uziel Gal. So that's where the name Uzi comes from, because Uzi was Uziel's nickname by the sounds of it. Based on Czech weapons that were produced before then, and they are steel pressed, riveted, and spot welded. They were quite easy to put together. The weapon also features a selector for either a single shot or automatic, and obviously safety. But Uzi, obviously widespread throughout the G.I. Joe line and in lots of other pop culture as well. I don't think you see too many action movies without an Uzi in it. They are everywhere. So if you have to learn one gun to look like, have a little bit of pub trivia, to look like your G.I. Joe stuff, that is an Uzi. Have you got anything to add about the Uzi?
Oh man, it's still used in like the G.I. Joe lines, like from even the modern line to the classified line. Like it's been used quite frequently. Again, another iconic silhouette. And like you mentioned, the variations of it. You've got like there's a more compact version, which
micro and micro mini,
which was designed for home defense, believe it or not. That could be concealed easily and things like that. So man, what a piece of machinery right there. Indeed. Steeler, there's another one.
Carlos, Steeler had one.
I'm glad you chose this because I almost chose it as well. So.
Triple D said I should have gone out to his car. Yes, you did extend me that invitation. That I think I politely declined. Might have been a couple beers deep at that time.
2027, Dave. I'm gonna hold you to that. Let's make it happen in 2027, mate.
Pretty sure I was in the pool with Darren when that went down. Mr. S says it was nice to meet you at Joe Fest. Mr. Zazel gave Dad and me some Vegemite. It was gross. I have it every morning, Mr. S. Vegemite's the best. It's good. It's really good stuff. Shockwave and Snow Serpent also run around with an Uzi. Yep, Shockwave's version has a nice long stock on it.
Snow Serpent doesn't. That's not actually correct, Billy.
Billy Boy also wants to buy his wife a gun.
Can I advise you on this? Maybe no, because the last time in your previous marriage you lost all your toys. So giving your wife a weapon might be a bad choice at this time. Just saying. Be careful. Tread carefully.
Only 4 of the OG 13 had real well guns. Interesting.
There you go. It's a fun fact right there.
G.I. Jetman's referring to the idiotic scene in True Lies that where a bloke falls down the stairs and rattles off rounds killing guys. Obviously got an Uzi in True Lies.
Yeah, I can't remember that film. I haven't seen that film in years.
MXLR. We all need them. Not sure what that is.
That's the laser rifle, Aaron. The Joe laser
rifle. Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Another unrealistic Joe weapon. Ham sandwiches.
Eating it with
What
ham.
are you doing? That's different. That's
It
different.
actually makes a lot of sense, to be honest.
It does.
yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
Can I suggest the next time you do that, put some cheese on there as well,
With
mate?
cheese, yeah, absolutely. Triple D said, yeah, he had several with him.
Yep. We touched on this before you joined the stream tonight, mate. We definitely touched on this.
I was wondering if
Get
you
a Glock.
joined.
Get a Glock. Bobby says, get a Glock. Just get one.
Billy said he never said he'd buy it. So I think that's it. Is that it? Yes, that's all.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all. That's everything. So that's 10 weapons from G.I. Joe. The last one being probably the most iconic, the most important one for everyone to remember. Did you enjoy that, Adam?
Oh, it was a good time.
Good
Good way to waste an hour and a half, don't you think, folks? Where else would you rather be than be with Ronnie and Sharky?
I know. Well, yeah, actually, in 4 minutes' time, I reckon there's another show starting. Do you know who's on today?
That?
I think
Who's that?
maybe Jerk is on today. Can't remember. Someone's on in.
I don't think Jerk's
about
on
5
today.
minutes.
Jerk was on yesterday.
Where's my phone? I'll look it up. Because I do want to hear whoever is on.
I've got my phone, mate. Hang on, I can have a little glance for you, mate. Let me have a little goosey gander.
Someone was on
Goosey
after us.
gander. I've got nothing coming up. Unless I've missed something.
Someone was on after us. Pretty sure.
I don't know.
Pretty sure.
No idea.
I want to give them a big plug.
A deer with no eyes right now.
All right, here we go. It was Mikey. Mikey's on Wizard Kanan.
Oh,
Figure it out. Episode 59.
Why is that? You know what? This is what's shit about like the YouTube like.
Even though you subscribe, you don't see.
Yes, it shows things like out of order. It doesn't like come up at all until it's like airing. You know what I mean? Like, it annoys me.
No,
it annoys me.
So yeah, that's on straight after us. So we'll get off. We'll make way for Zakanan because Zakanan was good enough to join us. So we'll get off for
yes.
We have some stuff coming up,
and Zakanan and Mikey will be joining us soon.
Yes, absolutely. We'll have them on a game show, which we're getting closer to. I've just got to finish my homework in that respect. But this was amazing. Please subscribe to both of us if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button. Leave a comment. Always happy to respond to the comments if you're watching on the replay. Keep the conversation going. Thank you for joining me, Adam. I guess I'll just play the outro. And
one last thing. One last thing.
Yeah,
last thing. Remember, guys, don't be like Ronnie and Adam. Don't wear singlets on live streams.